Hello Scorpio, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be doing a love reading for you or for your person if you're a cross watcher. Okay, so someone could be feeling like they weren't really as honest as they could have been, or like they have this desire to be more cold to people, if that makes sense, for whatever reason. It's like they have this feeling of discontentment in general with their life, and they feel like for some reason like they don't want to be as nice, which isn't, I would recommend against those type of thoughts and beliefs, you know. Someone told me before, you know, there's not really an excuse to be bad to people. So no matter what you really think is going on with your life, and this could be your person as well, but it's like, no matter what you think is going on, or if you've perhaps been around someone who is really cold to you, that's not an excuse for you to go and be cold to other people. You know, people will tell themselves that, well, I have to be cold because this and that, or whatever. But it's just, that's your choice. It's your choice to be who you want to be. If that makes sense? Anyways, yeah, so someone wants to be a bit more cold perhaps because they felt, and this makes sense here, perhaps they felt like they were giving too much to the situation in the past. This could be you, so you're kind of like, you know, maybe I gave too much. Maybe I was too kind. Maybe I was, maybe I was too good to this person, and that's why this A, B, and C happened. This could be someone's mindset. But someone's feeling a little bit, like I was saying, they're feeling a little bit discontent about things in general in their life. Like they're really craving this kind of fulfillment. They're really craving this, almost something new in their life. It's like they're hoping for someone to just come in and to tell them something or to bring them somewhere, like divine intervention. They just want someone or something to come in and just change everything for them. And it's just, on occasion, there are events that will happen that will change your life, but you usually have some hand in them. You know what I mean? So if there's something that you are really wanting, you gotta put the effort, of course. Yeah, it's like this person might think that by being cold or that by not being as affectionate that they're going to be valued more, but it just doesn't necessarily always work like that. Maybe short term. This is like a belief some people will have, and it's kind of confusing to me because it's like, okay, well, if you're cold now, I get being cold if you feel like you've given too much to a situation and that wasn't reciprocated. You're like, okay, well, I'm going to close off my energy at this point. But to be like, have this constant energy of like, you know, everyone has to give to me. I can't give anything to anyone so that they'll give more to me. It's just kind of backwards, because in the long term, people are like, they're over it, you know? I mean, it depends if you want something really long term or you're just searching for some kind of like immediate attention or whatever. That's my theory on the whole thing anyways. But anyways, someone seems kind of discontent. If there's something that you're really thinking about, really pondering doing, do what you can to take some steps towards it, because most of the time there's not going to be someone who just comes into your life and changes things for you or makes that decision for you. Most of the time it's going to be you. We also have time to decide here. So yeah, anyways, with you and your person, could be you, could be this person, someone's trying to be more closed off in hopes that this will somehow change the situation to their favor. I'll put it that way. We also have journey. It's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. Someone could be going on some kind of journey, and if you're waiting for someone to come in and tell you like, hey, let's go on a trip, plan the trip. Ask someone to go with you. That makes sense. Or go by yourself if you can. Okay, someone could just feel like they're no good here. Like, someone's not really seeing the balance of their persona. Like, you know that song, Bad to the Bone? I was listening to that earlier today. Like, I totally have a dark side. Everyone does. But I'm not sitting here like, I'm going to consistently do bad things to other people. I'm going to consistently make bad choices in my life because I'm a bad person. And I think some people go into this belief of like, I'm all bad, and then it reflects, and then that's just kind of like a feedback loop of like, well, see, I am bad. It's confusing. So we have to be fair. Someone definitely needs to see themselves in this situation from a more well-rounded perspective. This could also be how this person or one person in this situation is viewing like the other. They could be like, you know, I'm all bad, or this person's all bad, this relationship's all bad, instead of trying to be like, well, on this side there's this and on this side there's that. That makes sense. We also have light. The fairy queen of light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. So if you're feeling like you're in a really dark time, if this is you who's extremely discontent, this could be a message for some people to not necessarily that you're doing this, but to not place all of your... I think it's fine to, like, in some sense, center your life around your partner or around your romantic relationship. It's definitely important that it's a priority in your life, but to, like, center your identity or your happiness or every goal and aspiration that you have onto, like, this other person, this can make you feel discontent because it's never going to be... Your person can't be everything for you, nor can you be everything for your person, you know? So you have come together. Fairies like to be busy, and a group of them is showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team helps get the job done. So yeah, there's definitely a need for collaboration here. Maybe you could talk to this person if you guys are still in contact and kind of have this open communication about what's going on. They're all of a sudden acting cold to you, or if you feel like what you gave to them or the energy that you're putting towards the situation wasn't well received, then maybe you can be like, you know, you can maybe try to talk to them about that if they're receptive to you at this point. You come together and try to collaborate, sort this out. It's just like, things are... I think it's so hard to have conversations about things like this, like people's motivations behind their actions and stuff. But I think it's important, especially in like romantic relationships, to be like, you know, where is this behavior coming from? Not just like, why did you do this or stop doing this, but like from your end, like, what is this coming from? Because sometimes it's like, it's not always clear, you know? This could also be from, like, some situations growing up, like I was saying, like, someone is dealing with some stuff from their past. So you have trapped in fear in reverse. We also have mental conflict. This is over time to decide. So there's some kind of decision you're trying to make about the situation, perhaps about this person. You could want to end this or to bring this situation to a place where it's like, you're understanding the whole picture, because it looks like you're feeling like you're kind of missing some information here about what's going on in this situation with this person. Someone could just be kind of running towards or away from their fears as well. Like, someone might not realize how much fear is driving their behavior. But yeah, so time to decide, make a decision based on your heart's true desires. So what are you truly desiring in this situation? If you're conflicted about it, you know, like, at least you can acknowledge, what would I like to happen? Not to say that it wouldn't be difficult to make that happen, not to say that you can, or you also, not to say that you can or can't make that happen, just acknowledge, like, what do I generally want to happen in this situation moving forward? Okay, so we have some messages from your person here. I haven't done these in a while. I actually want to make some new ones, but Did I? Okay, yes, I did. Yes, I did. For Scorpio, so many things remind me of you. This person is constantly reminded of you, and this could kind of send them into some mental conflict. Like they'll see it and they're like, oh no, this situation. I'm focusing on money right now. Okay, this can make sense. This can make sense. Sometimes it's hard. Like, of course you can be in a committed relationship or be with someone and have this situation going and focus on money, but sometimes you're at some points in your life where you just need to really take a break, take a step aside, and actually have it be like your whole focus. That makes sense. That could be what this person is doing at this point. I was hurt by someone before you. Yes, like I was saying, I think this person is almost like, this is just what I'm speculating from the cards anyways, this person is almost repeating what has been done to them to you. And it's really screwed up when that happens. It's very screwed up, but this is something that people will tend to do in order to it's almost like for them, at least what it seems to me is like they're trying to relieve that pain, trying to be on the other side of the situation so that it can feel like it's like they are not the victim of that situation anymore or something like that. I don't know, it's different for the individual, of course, but yeah, like I was saying, this could be why there's this weirdness between you guys. Like that could be like a defense mechanism for a lot of people. Like if someone hurts you, there's kind of two ways to go about it. There's a few ways, but there's just probably like two main ways. You can either be like, okay, someone hurt me, that hurt me in such a way that I'm going to make sure that I don't do the same thing to someone else ever again. Like I'm going to watch myself to make sure that I'm not that person who does that to someone. You can choose that path, or you can decide, if people are going to hurt me like this, like I might as well just be this person that's going to hurt other people too, and they did it to me so I can do it too. You can create this logic around it and do it that way of I'm going to go repeat these actions that were inflicted upon me. Seems like that's what's happening, but that's not your problem to solve if this is happening with this person. Just make sure that you're not the one doing this is what I would say to you. Yeah, I think perhaps eventually you might hear from this person at some point. I think they do kind of want to talk to you and clear the air if you aren't in communication. Like they want to work together, but it's really going to be a journey with this person. I don't think this is something that's going to change overnight. So thank you, Scorpio. This is all I have to say to you. I hope that this helped somehow. I hope that this resonated. Hope that you're safe and that your family is safe and healthy. And I hope that you have a good day or night.